What's up? Welcome back. I'm George. This is the Model Railroad Show, and today we're talking about some N-Scale steam. So I said this video coming about how I buy my steam engines, where some of these locomotives are from. You've seen a few of them make some guest appearances in some other videos. Recently, I was able to pull the trigger on a Broadway Limited light Mikado. Okay, basically all the steam on my layout is Broadway Limited, and except for one old model Power Pacific I have. But I've been really happy with the Broadway Limited steam. I have a varied number of their decoders. What you're about to see is a Paragon 3. I have four Paragon 3 decoders and one Paragon 2 decoder on the layout, and I haven't had a problem with any of them. I know people have a lot of mixed reviews. Some people don't have good luck with them. I've had good luck with them. This video is in no way sponsored by them. And what I do is I kind of check every now and again on the Broadway Limited, on their refurb section and on their website. Every Broadway Limited locomotive I have bought refurbed, including this engine you're going to see here, which is number 9620 is the 9627 PRR Light Mikado. And I've had great luck with all of them. Very, very good. Without wasting any more time, let's take a look at this locomotive here. So I have it sitting on my test track. Nice engine, great detail. It's got some nice wire grab irons down the way here. It's nice numbering, prototypical lettering, build plate up here on the front of the boiler. Very cool. And some of you will be saying, George, that doesn't look like a prototypical steam engine. Where's that big square smoke box? We call it the Bell. They call it the Bell Pair smoke box, right? Well, I got to tell you, not all PRR steam engines had the Bell Pair smoke box. And these L2s, and I'll put up a picture here of the actual L2, and this is this engine, 9627. That I found in Schenectady, New York, right in the yard. And if you look on the internet, you can find, I've actually found pictures of all of these Mikados that I own. There were 5 of them that the Pennsylvania Railroad owned. They were old USRA locomotives, and this is why they don't have the big square Bell Pair smoke box. All right. And that's prototypical right there. All right, something that's not prototypical that you would think is prototypical actually is. Now, they do a really good, Broadway Limited does a really good job with this. First, let me say, quality of this engine is good. We're just started up here in a minute. Some of the things that are not prototypical on it, and I'm going to go right out. So this doesn't really bother me all that much because I like a nice looking steam engine that runs well. I'm not going to go crazy over, what's prototypical and what's not when it comes to small details, especially for a company like Broadway Limited. This engine, I will say, before I get into the PRR end of it, is prototypical for all of the USRA light Mikados that were put out there. The PRR changes some things around. All right. One thing they do, and you can see, unlike the picture, this headlight here, this headlight is always moved to the top of the smoke box there, of the boiler, I mean, right there. So headlight is up, all right, and the bell is behind the sand tower and the steam dome here. Okay, that is a couple of things that PRR does. The other thing you'll notice on PRR engines, even though we do a pilot step here on this engine, there's a cow catcher. And no cow catcher on the PRRs. They just basically have a wider pilot step. And that's something I might be able to modify when I look at it. But there's a lot of nice detail up here. A lot of very fine grab irons up here. Nice steps. Build plate looks really good. All right. And again, this is a refurbished engine. Sometimes they sell refurbished dented stuff. This is just, I couldn't find a blemish on it. All right. The other thing that this is missing that the PR engines would have been a backup light back here, okay? So those are the things that are not prototypical. That being said, I'm still very happy with it. I think it looks great, and it performs very well. Let's have it here in a test track. Let's get it fired up. You see pretty good sound for N-Scale. All right. First thing I'll do is we'll get the headlight going. And you can hear the dynamo spool up before the headlight comes on. Actually, it takes a second for the headlight. There we are. All right. And let's take a listen to the bell. Sounds good. And horn. Bell's got a nice fadeaway. I like that. I like that horn. There is an alternate horn in here that I can't show you right just yet because I have this little old DCS 50 that I run my test track with and can't get up that high. So that's it. So let's get her in gear. I'll run her in reverse first here. You see the headlight goes off. Put in brake. Give her some forward motion. Nice slow movement. So I'm just going to take her over to the layout, hook her up, and again, just a real quick note before we go over there. Let me mute this. Real quick note before we go over there. This is still on 3. I haven't programmed this engine, this locomotive at all. And it's very important, to me, it's very important that it comes out of the box. They all should be programmed to 03 or 0128, but I never use that. I just use 03. They all should be programmed to 03. And before you go in and change anything, put it on a test track or put it on a layout and make sure it runs as you received it. All right, because some of these decoders, things get complicated, and especially you're a beginner, just put it on an 03. Get it on 03, let it run. There should be no engine on your DCC layout that's programmed to 03 other than the one you just bought. Okay, and then after you know it runs, everything works, put it on your programming track, get it programmed to the address that you want it to. In this case, this is going to be 9627. All right, and go on from there. So with that being said, I'm going to get this baby onto the layout. We'll get over onto the layout, and we will do a couple of run-bys here. All right, let's go. See how she does here. And I didn't spare expense here. I hooked her up to a nice long through freight. As you can see. Looking good coming around the bend through the town of Milford. So there you have it. Broadway Limited Paragon 3 Rolling Thunder USRA Light Mikado PR 9627. Got to see it pull a nice 14 car through freight, which, you know, it's a good stretch of, it's a good length car for my layout. Pulled that, no effort at all. Could probably pull a lot more. It's just what I had there hooked up. You know, again, I think it sounds great. There's a lot more sounds that go into this. Like I said, there's an alternative bell. It comes with a whole list of sounds, and I have these around the layout, so I know what is what, but for the most part, you start to learn it after you use these Broadway Limited decoders. All right, there's industrial sounds, lumber sounds. There's an automatic grade crossing horn, which is kind of nice. Brake sets, water injectors. So a lot of sound, and it's pretty good sound for N-Scale. I think it's awesome. And as I said, again, you know, I bought this refurbed off of, you know, the Broadway Limited directly. So the list price of this Loco was $359. I've seen it online for $271. I paid all in $233. So still about $40, and that was like shipped and everything here. So still, you know, a savings over buying it new. And actually, that is the most that I've paid for a refurb. I think I bought my switcher for, I think, like 150, the SW. So, and I've been I think it was like 190s for my other two locomotives, and I haven't bought them in a while, but that's around where they were. So prices are up a little bit, as you can expect, even for the refurb stuff, but still cheaper than what there is online. And like I said, you know, some people are like, get the Paragon 4. They do have the current keepers in them. Probably, obviously, a good thing. These are, my M1 is a Paragon 2. I have no problem with that engine at all. And I have 3 of these that are Paragon 3s that are all, I've got 96, 27, 29, and 30. There are only 5 of these, and Broadway Limited does make numbers for all 5. So 31 and 28 are the ones that I don't have. So I may one day if I see them on sale. And again, things have been running great. Been good to me. Okay. So that's it. Let me know if you are into N-Scale steam, because not everybody is. A lot of N-Scalers are like the diesel guys. Let me know if you're into the N-Scale steam. Let me know if you like this Loco. Let me know if you think I'm crazy for buying refurb stuff. It's been good to me. And thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, ring the bell, do all the things. Like I said, I'm George. This is the Model Railroad Show, and thanks for watching. All right, later.